Okay, hello. This is going to be a reading for Khloe Kardashian. I really don't know what's going to come up here. I think first of all I'm just going to do like a general reading just to see kind of what's going on with her at the moment. As well as reading the card meanings, I do read intuitively, so I may pick up different things. But let's just kind of see what her energy is like at the moment. I'm sorry about this shadow from the tripod. I can't figure out how to get rid of that. Well, I'm going to start off by saying she's having a bit of a tough time at the moment. I think part of this is to do with the ending of the show, of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I think there's actually quite a bit of sadness there from her. Okay, well, there's Tristan. I think there is quite a bit of sadness about the ending of that. She doesn't really want it to end, but I don't feel like she has a choice. Like, I do think there have been some arguments in the family. You kind of see Five of Wands, difficulties, arguments, conflict. I feel like there's definitely been arguments and disagreements between the sisters about ending the show or not. Aren't there like 5 sisters? Well, Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, Kendall and Kylie. Yeah, 5. She doesn't want that to end. She's also, I mean, I don't think anyone would be surprised to see that she's dealing with pain in her relationship. I mean, this card, 3 of Swords, is heartbreak and betrayal, and it's right above the King of Wands. I think we know who that is. I do get the feeling that she's very kind of indecisive, I think, maybe about her relationship right now. I don't think the show ending is helping her relationship and her life situation at the moment, because I think she was already really stressed with her relationship, and then all of this came out about the show ending, and that was kind of decided, and that's kind of another big change in her life that I don't think she wanted necessarily. I think this is the problem. I think she is really, I don't want to say a dreamer necessarily, I don't want to say that. Maybe just overly optimistic or hopelessly romantic, because I do see her still putting in a lot of effort into her relationship and really kind of working on it. Guys, she thinks that this is meant to be, and that they are really well suited for each other. I think she sees him as being more mature than he actually is. I think she sees him as being more of like a King of Pentacles, so stable, more mature kind of person, whereas in reality he's kind of more of a King of Wands. So he's a bit kind of more passionate, more all over the place kind of. but she's definitely overly over optimistic about the situation, and she's putting in kind of a lot more work. I think she wants him to put in a lot more work as well. I do get the feeling that in their life, they're very, how do I say this? They're very kind of, they're together, but they spend quite a bit of time apart. Like, I don't think they talk to each other a terrible lot about how they're feeling or what's going on for either of them. I think they're both kind of keeping to themselves. If you do hear my dog snoring in the background, I apologise. Okay. Okay, so this is like, I think she puts on quite a show for people. Yeah. When in reality, like, she's very weighed down at the moment. She does with a lot of stress. She does. She really deals with a lot, but I don't think she talks to people about that. It's all kind of in her house. Like, she doesn't really, I don't even feel like she talks to her family about this sort of stuff. Yeah, 9 of Wands, she's very to herself. She keep everything to herself, and I get the feeling that this may be because she just doesn't like the embarrassment of talking to other people. She likes to pretend everything's great, you know, we're all fine, we live in, you know, such a happy home, everything's perfect now, and, you know, it's not, but she's not going to talk to people about it. Okay. She's just kind of, I just get this like thing of her being in her house, trying to be calm, trying to handle everything, present this image of being a very, you know, okay person, that everything's fine, but yeah, I don't know why, I also getting this like thing of her being protective over his feelings. I don't know why that's coming up. I just get this thing of like she's protective of his feelings and like wanting to make sure he's okay, which I guess she is. I think she's a Cancer, isn't she? So she's maternal, she likes taking care of people, so I suppose it would make sense for her to be like that with him, but let's take a look at their relationship, actually. Let's take a look at that, and kind of see where they are. Just see what shows up. Because I feel like we kind of already got a bit of information there. But I want to see, because I've heard some like things about her searching for a surrogate. I think I saw a clip or something. Are they gonna have another baby? Are they gonna have another baby? Like, what's the situation of their relationship? Are they gonna have another baby? Are they going to stay together? What is the situation there? I do get this sense that she really, really, really wants this to work out. I do think that they might be taking a break soon. I'm also, it just came into my head, I don't know if they're getting like an option for a show themselves, or like not Courtney, Khloe is going to do like another show, like another spin-off more centered on her, now that Keeping Up with the Kardashians is done, because I know that she's, you know, they did a couple of spin-offs, and I think she did like a fitness one a few years ago. So I think she might be trying to figure out like a new project, a new show. I do think her and Tristan will be taking a break. But she's just not happy when she's not with him. I just get that feeling of like, she's not, when they're not together, when she's single, I don't think she's very happy. Yeah. She really does love him. I will say that. She really does love him a lot. I think they will take a break, and I get this feeling that like she tries to end things, like she wants to, and then she gets really sad and she'll go back to him. This makes, I don't really see a breakup. I don't. I see a break, but I don't see a breakup. I think she'll stay with him. There might even, I think she is quite committed to him already. Are they gonna get married? Please. I don't know why this is coming up, but let me pull a few more cards. I do. Her sisters support her a lot. Her sisters do. Specifically Courtney and Kim. The three of them, whatever happens, the three of them are going to be very close. And it's kind of a different bond than to what she has with like Kendall and Kylie, who are quite a bit younger. The three sisters, I mean, she's going to be supported no matter what, in that situation. And I think she okay. I don't see a breakup. I really don't see a breakup. 10 of Cups, family, happiness. No, there's no breakup here. There's no breakup here. Now, that's not to say there won't be issues, and I do think he still has a wandering eye, shall we say. That might go away as he gets older, but I don't know. She likes, I think, the idea of the happy family. She really likes the idea of like a happy family unit. She doesn't want to be a single mother. She doesn't want to be single again. She likes the idea of, her having a husband and them having, other kids and them being like a family unit. I don't think she likes the idea of having like multiple children with like different guys. She wants all her kids to be with like him. I didn't get the baby question answered though. Are they going to have another baby? I do think that they're going to stay together. I do. I don't. Okay, are they going to have another baby? I think there's definitely some work being put into that at the moment. It's on the table. Okay, but shouldn't I be actually going to have another baby? Let me have another baby. they're putting work in at the moment. I think they're trying to conceive right now. Like there may be talk of surrogacy and stuff. I don't know if she's actually gone ahead and got the surrogate, or I don't know about that, because I feel like they're trying to conceive naturally if they can. Are they gonna have the baby? They're gonna have another baby, because I know they've got one already, but let's see. I will say, I do get the feeling that she's keeping this close to home. Like stuff is not coming out about this. Yeah, she doesn't, her energy is very like, oh. Her energy is just like, this is being kept in my family. This is not being dealt with. Like the public aren't finding out about certain things. Like this is not going to the press. This is not being, you know, put out there on social media or put on television shows. I think she's being more protective about this, and that may be because there's difficulties, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get an answer, because I do believe with tarot that you kind of only see what you're supposed to, and I don't think she wants anyone to know what's happening there. So yeah, but I see them trying. I do see them trying right now, trying to conceive, and I see them being together. I don't see any breakups. I don't see anything like that, but you know, let me take a look. Okay, I got 2 questions, but I'm going to ask first. How does Tristan feel about her, and what does he think of her? Because, you know, he's had a few cheating issues before. Like, does he love her? How does he feel about her, and what does he think about her? Let's see. Okay, I did just get into my head. That he likes how, the exact wording I got into my head was he likes how down for him she is. He likes how loyal she is. I think because she stayed with him through the cheating. He kind of takes that as like a sign of loyalty. Yep. He thinks she's very like sexy and very okay. Yeah, I mean the Hierophant's like can be like commitment. So that's kind of saying what I was before. He thinks she's very committed. She's very committed to him. He feels okay. She definitely, I'm not saying she tries to change him, because I don't think that's necessarily what she's trying to do, but I think she does try to put him into a more mature husband-father role than necessarily he would put himself in. Not really seeing any like cups. Cups are usually emotions. Oh, there we go. There's a page of cups. I do, well, I do get the feeling that he plants things like seeds in her mind, like very kind of, it's her being very optimistic again. I feel like he kind of feeds into that and you know, gives her all these ideas, oh, like, we're gonna be together forever, and you know, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, all kind of very dreamy sort of stuff. Is the cheating gonna stop? No. I'll just say that off the bat. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna stop. I do get the feeling that he thinks she's changed. And it's coming into my head that, like, I think after she had her baby and everything, I mean, obviously she changed after that. Obviously she changed. She became a mother. She, you know, her priorities, everything changed. And I don't necessarily think he was too pleased. He's like, you've changed. You've changed a lot. You're not the person I first met. I mean, I think he will play into her, like I said earlier, her image to everyone else of a good family and they're happy and everything. I think he's actually okay playing into that. He's okay giving the impression that they're happy and that, you know, they have a great little family, but under the surface, you know, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. I'll pull a few more cards just to see if there's anything else. Like, how does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? I hate that I'm getting into my head right now, that I'm getting this information of, like, he kind of feels like whatever he does, she's gonna be there. And I feel bad for her that, like, I'm picking that up from him. Okay. This is like, well, there's a few things in these cards. Once again, it is the change that I mentioned. I do think she changed a lot when she became a mother, when she had a baby. She changed a lot. And I think this in some ways kind of, I get the feeling that he feels a bit left out at times, because she is very, like, with the baby and very, you know, it's kind of her and the baby, and he feels left out sometimes, which is a pretty common thing for some men. I do, once again, I see them working on trying to have a baby. I think his view of her changed. He definitely sees her as, like, a very maternal, motherly kind of person now. Like, she takes care of him quite a bit. I get the feeling that she, like, protects him and takes care of him and is kind of a housewife at home. But I mean, it's kind of all the same sort of stuff I'm picking up. You know, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, and I think he thinks that she's not gonna do anything. Like, she'll be there at the end of the day. Whether she will or not, I don't know. I mean, she is. I think she's very committed to him. That's not to say that she won't leave him if she gets pushed far enough. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. Okay, so let me ask. Let me ask. This is me being, like, playing into the drama, but I want to see what she thinks of Jordyn Woods now. What does Khloe think of Jordyn Woods? How does she feel about her now? How does she feel about her now that the dust has kind of settled there and it's not a big drama playing out in front of the entire public? Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can kind of get anything off this. I just got into my head that, like, because I do read intuitively, like, things just kind of pop into my head while I do readings. I did just get into my head, like she's nothing to me. Like, I don't get the sense she even thinks about her at all, to be honest, but I'll see. Even the way I shuffle the cards is like, I'm feeling like nothing wants to jump out here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try just to see. Let's pull like 1 or 2 cards. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay. She doesn't think about her. She doesn't think about her, to be honest, which I'm kind of surprised by. I was expecting some stronger feelings. She thinks she's a kid. She just thinks she's a child. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up from Khloe. She's just like, she's a kid. I think she's just focused on her family, and she just doesn't think about Jordyn Woods, like, at all. Let me see. Let me see if her and Tristan will eventually break up, like, down the line, like way down the line, or if this is like a, you know, decades long kind of thing that she's going to be doing. Let's see. Will they be together? Will they break up? Will they break up? Will they break up? Eventually, will they break up? And this is hard to tell you guys because the energy is kind of, it's very kind of go either way at the moment, but I'm not going to pull many cards on this. There's definitely, it makes me sad to say, because I don't have a problem with any of the Kardashians, really. It's not like I'm not personally hurt by anything that they've done. But I see more cheating. I see just lying. That's kind of all I see. I just don't know if it's going to cause them to break up, though. I don't... It's not a good relationship, to be honest. No, it's not. It's not great. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes that we don't know about as the public, and yeah, I see her putting up with a lot more. So if she does end up leaving, it's gonna be kind of a way down the road. Leaving, like, finally and permanently. I'm not saying they won't have a break, because I do think a break is going to happen soon, but like a final permanent breakup, I don't think it will happen for years, for quite a while. What else can I possibly ask? Oh, don't know why those popped out. Let's see. how does, you know, let me just ask as well, just to be, I just want to be a bit dramatic here. Let's just see, what does Tristan think of Jordyn Woods? Does he think of her at all? Since we did, those are a lot of cards. Since we did Khloe, let's do his pull too. Okay. I think this is weird. This is weird. I think the situation that happened there, like all the drama, I think it was a few years ago now, I can't remember exactly when it happened. I do think it did it did make him sad. I think he was more emotional about the situation than perhaps he appeared publicly. And I feel like this is strange. I feel hold on. Let me just pull some more cards a second. I don't think he thinks it was worth it. I'll be honest, I think he wishes he probably hadn't have done it, or at least he hadn't have done it with her. Whatever happened, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but you know, I think he does wish that he hadn't have done that. I don't think he liked the way it portrayed him to everyone. I get the feeling that when he gets stressed, or when he feels like, I think having a family stresses him out a lot. Like being a father, being a partner, being, you know, the kind of man of the house, shall we say, stresses him out a lot, and that's when he kind of looks elsewhere. Not making excuses at all for him. I'm just saying that's what I see. I think I get the impression he thought that whatever happened would happen and then go away, and it would all be hidden and wouldn't come out. He was being a fool. He was being very unrealistic in thinking that that was ever going to happen. Like, of course it was going to come out. She was Kylie's best friend. There were other people at the party. Of course this was going to come out. He's kind of being an idiot in that situation, I will say. But he didn't... It did hurt. This is weird. I didn't expect to see his feelings being hurt in that situation. But no, it did, yeah, it affected him emotionally. This is kind of speaking though, I was asking more of a present tense question, like how does he feel about her now? But this feels more like kind of the energy that was going on at that time. But how does he feel just like broadly about her now? How does he feel about that situation and Jordyn Woods now? That a few years have passed and things have changed. I will tell you this, he's got more thoughts. He's got more thoughts than Khloe has about Jordyn. Not so that he thinks about her a lot, but he just has more feelings and thoughts on the situation. It's kind of what I said. He wishes, he's kind of like, he wishes he hadn't moved the way he did. He wishes he'd thought about it more, because I think it was a very spontaneous incident kind of thing that decision was, and it changed a lot. It changed a lot in his relationship. I don't really see hard feelings against her though. I don't think he has an issue with her. I think if they ran into each other, he'd say hi. I don't think he has a problem with her. He might have even run into her. I don't know why that just came into my head. He might have even run into her at some point since the whole drama happened. Okay. So let me just look at like what's coming up for Khloe. Let me see like some predictions of what's coming up for Khloe. What's coming up for her soon? What's coming up for Khloe soon? What's coming up for Khloe soon? And keep in mind, predictions can change. This is just what I'm seeing right now. Well, there she is, Queen of Cups, water sign, female. So there's Khloe immediately popping out. I get the feeling this card just keeps coming out in this reading. Three of Swords. I get the feeling that, okay, so you kind of know how she appeared in the TV show years ago. I mean, like years and years ago, before like marriage and Lamar and Tristan and everything. But I remember in those early days of the Kardashians where she was like a real badass. She really seemed like she just took no shit at all. I think she wants to become more like that again. I do think she wants to get back that kind of carefree attitude, that kind of... I don't think she likes being seen as a pushover. And of course she knows people see her as that because of the Tristan situation. Like, she knows people see her as that. Of course she knows. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of saw her being a bit less wife-like, mother-like, you know, less more, well, I don't know how to word this, but less, kind of more, if we see her acting more the way she used to. She's worried about money. She's worried about money. She's worried about where her money's going to come from. She is. She's worried. I think with the show ending, she worries about where money is coming from. I think her spending is gonna change. She's gonna hold on to her money more. She might even have like a bad investment or a bad financial situation that makes her like really, you know, tighten the purse strings, shall we say. There's Tristan at the bottom again. Nine of Pentacles. If she wants to make money, I think she's gonna, I do think there's gonna be like a show or a project or something with Tristan, where there's gonna be like a spin-off like she had with Lamar back in the day. I don't know. She wants to make more money though. I do know that. More business deals. More business deals, trying to do more creative things. She wants to do different ventures, maybe another clothing line, because I think, didn't she do like a thing with like jeans or something? Didn't she do a thing there? Possible pregnancy. Okay, I'm seeing the pregnancy cards come out. But I don't, this is strange. This is, okay. I think if a pregnancy is announced, I don't know if she's, yeah, more, I mean, that's just more money stuff I'm seeing. I think it will be with a surrogate this time. That's not to say that she's not trying and that she isn't trying to conceive naturally, so that she can carry the baby. But I think if she does get pregnant, like herself, I don't really know how that would go. I see more of a more of like a surrogacy situation or adoption, but I would say surrogacy. Yeah, I would say surrogacy. I see kind of yeah, I don't think she's gonna carry it herself. And finally, she's gonna keep having issues with her sisters. I mean, I don't know if that's really a shock. She's gonna keep having issues with her sisters. I think this will play out publicly. I think it's gonna play out more publicly than before, because I think she's gonna play into things a bit more now they don't have Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where it's just gonna be like, you know, trying to get publicity, trying to stay relevant in this whole celebrity world. Yeah, she's gonna keep having issues there. They're gonna keep having fights. Is that news? I don't know. But Six of Swords. I don't know if she's gonna detach herself a bit more from them. If she's gonna move to like a different state or something. Now that the show's ended, there might be like a big fight or a big issue that like makes her leave for a while at least. So yeah, that's kind of what I see. I can't think of any more questions. Those are kind of the predictions that I have. She'll be kind of changing her image, getting a surrogate. There'll be kind of a problem with mainly Kim and Kourtney. I don't really think it will involve Kendall and Kylie. There'll be like probably a surrogate pregnancy situation going on, and that's really it. That's what I see. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you want to see any other sort of celebrity readings, leave a comment below with who you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.